really interesting stuff. So when your mum and dad were here in 1926, when all the photographers
my grandparents.
were... Your grandparents.
Newton B. Packer and his wife, Ethel.
Okay.
They came over somewhere in 1924-26 era.
Right.
They left Gulfport on a ferry.
Yeah.
They came over and probably got off at Merry Pier, walked down. The casino wasn't a gambling place. The original word for casino meant a gathering place for cards, a social place.
Yeah.
And then they came, they changed from their street clothes to their beach clothes because no one could really be seen outside the beach in beach clothes back then.
Right,
That was considered improper.
Yeah.
And then they came here, went out to the beach, and the beach was a lot further out, maybe 100 yards further out, because they're sitting on the beach.
Right.
My grandfather and my grandmother's dressed in that 1920s beach garb.
Okay. Yeah.
So that marks the era.
Yeah.
And if you go to the Pass A Grille Museum,
Yeah.
up along the far wall, you'll see another picture, very identical, of another couple sitting on the beach.
Yeah.
So my theory is, as they came out here, someone came along with one of those box cameras and said, "Can I take a picture?"
Yeah.
And they shot a picture, developed it, and sent it to them.
Wow. Yeah.
So this seawall that surrounds this Pass A Grille Paradise restaurant was built to help protect the casino itself. It stayed for the longest time. Finally, I think it burnt down.
Yeah, I remember seeing the pictures at the museum. Yeah.
From what I can see of the picture in the museum and the picture I have, there was no roadway between the beach and the houses.
Yeah.
It was
no
just
golfway.
houses to the beach.
Yeah.
And then the only roadway I think there was at one time was that along the intercoastal system.
Yeah. Yeah. Pass A Grille Way.
But my grandparents moved from New Jersey here to Florida in 1924.
To Gulfport.
No, they moved into St. Petersburg.
Okay.
My grandfather, Newton B. Packer, was a builder contractor.
What was his name?
Newton B. Packer.
Newton B. Packer.
Yeah, P-A-C-K-E-R.
Okay, and he was a contractor?
He worked on many of the grand houses in St. Pete. He worked on the Soldiers' Home at Bay Pines Hospital, because it was built around 1926, 27. He was a hand carver. He could do all the woodwork and stuff. And he built homes on Snell Island and various places along Coffee Pot Bayou.
Yeah.
So this is very historical for us. When we come here, like we're revisiting my grandparents.
Beautiful.
Now, I never got to know my grandmother because she died in 1951. My grandfather, Newton B. Packer, died in 1970. At the age of like 81 or so. So I got to know him very well.
How old were you when he died?
I would have been 15.
15. Wow, and you got to talk to your grandpa.
But I found this picture of them sitting on the beach, and again, right where the wave, I mean, it's amazing. The beach was that far out. And like you said, they did a great renourishment about a year ago.
And it was so far out when they renourished it then. I've never seen it go so far out.
Yeah.
It was probably like that.
I don't know the real way of stopping this erosion just by simply the power of nature.
Yeah.
I suspect the beach itself went almost as far out as the jetty that's out there now.
Yeah.
In distance.
Yeah. We have a new beach on the other side of the jetty now.
I see that. I see that. And also along the intercoastal way.
Yeah.
But if you were to take your camera right now and go to the museum, it's right across the street, and go to the back, you're going to see a picture of a couple sitting on the beach with the casino behind it.
Yeah.
And look at the distance between the casino and them sitting.
Yeah.
It's quite a distance.
Yeah.
Like I said, the word casino never really, in the beginning, referred to as something to gamble. It had more to do.
Hey, honey, we're hearing a great history of. What's your name?
I'm Roy.
Roy.
Where are you from?
We're from Australia.
Oh, are you just visiting?
No, we live here. We live here.
See, I see the Remax sign. But this is my mother. She was born in 1929, and she was born in St. Petersburg, Florida.
And her her father was...
Her father was Newton B. Packer.
Newton B. Packer, one of the original kind of buildies on the building
he came
team
here
of St. Pete.
1924 from New Jersey. He was a master carpenter, contractor. He worked on many of the homes in Snell, the real fancy homes.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to the VA hospital and to the main original building, you'll see all the woodwork on the doors and stuff. He did that kind of stuff.
In the early 26, 27.
And that, and it all coincides because the soldiers' home was developed around 1924-26. There was a big federal building boom. The original Million Dollar Pier was started in 1926. The Coliseum in 1926.
I'm riding the bicycle. I got to beat that storm.
All right, hon.
Thank you so much. Yes, but thank you very much for talking with me.
My pleasure.
And the biggest thing is, I just hope they keep renourishing it.
Yeah.
It's
we're getting taxes, the federal government. We're getting help to do that, to keep it.